Did you guys see the video of that WHYTE man who he's like crying because he's like, it's so hard to make it. I'm trying. I'm a disappointment to my wife again, and it's so hard. And then he's like, we should all come together. I don't care whether you're black, white, we should all come together. Oh, I get it. So now it's switching, and the curses are like coming on you guys, and you guys are experiencing what Black Americans, the children of Israel, the real Jews from the same tribe as Jesus Christ, have been experiencing for centuries, right? So you guys were okay. As long as you guys were ahead of us, you guys were fine. You guys lived in perfect YT Jesus heaven on this earth, and everything was fine, and you were above the NIGGAs, right? So when you had your stature and your position, everything was fine. Now that it's switching, right? Because the Most High is propelling the real people, right? Now it's like, oh, let's come together, and you're crying, and it's us. Oh, so now it's us at the bottom versus them at the top, right? But you guys were in cahoots with those at the top because they look like you, right? And they gave, yeah, sure, you might haven't had as much as the people at the top, your people at the top have had, but you've had still tremendously amounts more than black people at the bottom. So now you guys see your reality. It's not what it once was. Your YT card is, it hasn't been accepted. It hasn't. That YT card, it's not working how it used to when you try to swipe it. It's not. You know what I mean? So now it's like, oh, now let's all come together, and we're in this together, and it's us against. No. Mm-mm. You can miss me with that. No. Any kingdom, there's people at the top and there's people at the bottom, right? So now black people, black Americans, and throughout the African diaspora, right, we're going to be at the top. And you guys are going to be at the bottom now. This is how, in case you haven't realized, this is how this works. This is how this works. This is how you guys' kingdom worked. This is how it worked, right? So now it's what the first shot. See, y'all say y'all believe in the Bible, but at the end of the day, like, y'all always ignore that scripture. The first shall be last and the last shall be first. White people, weren't you guys at the top? Right? And we've been last. So now God says that the first shall be last and the last shall be first. This isn't the first figures out that the last are going to be first, and now the first want to come together now with the last. See, y'all just manipulate and do things because at the end of the day, y'all just want to be where the stuff is at because you guys are the fleshly people. You guys are the fleshly people. So wherever the stuff, y'all don't care about nothing else, right? As long as you guys enjoying your blessings and the stuff, that's what y'all want to be at. Okay, that's fine, right? I mean, you guys sold your freaking birthright for a bowl of soup, right? Some chicken tenders. You know what I'm saying? That's what Esau did. That's what the YT man did. He sold his entire birthright for flesh. That scripture is symbolic that they are the fleshly people. You know what I mean? So no, this isn't money to waters, right? See that you guys are becoming undone. Now it's like, oh snap! Now let's get under them. Like no, y'all keep playing with the Most High like the Most High is stupid, and it's like, buddy, dude, get it together, dude. Get it together. You guys had your turn. What you are best doing is accepting your fate, just accepting your position, and cleaving to the real children of Israel, right? Like this dude, literally, he was crying. Like this YT man was crying his eyes out. Like, oh yeah, my family, and I'm a disappointment, and this. Find the video; it's online. It's like, nah, you guys are seeing what's happening now, right? Seeing that the devil lied to y'all. He lied to everybody, but he lied to y'all. He made y'all think y'all was something that y'all wasn't by exporting fake YT Jesus all over earth. He did that. Don't blame us.
Welcome to America. Tell me what you're thinking.
Just so much.
Kleenexes, please.
I've always been interested in history and the history of black people. I took Afrocentric classes at U of L. My grandma lived at 2821 West Kentucky Street. I've read so many books, and now I belong to a church that's primarily African American, and I wouldn't be anywhere else.
Beautiful. Thank you.
I'm so freaking pissed right now.
That's just bullshit. I just saw blood squirting out of his neck. I love that guy. He would have been our next president.
My friend who's retired, I believe she's 67 now, just got her Medicare Advantage premium details for next year. And her out-of-pocket maximum expense went from $4,200 a year to over $10,000. So if she has some kind of emergency where she requires hospitalization or emergency room care on a retiree's income, she gets to pay up to $10,200. This is Republican policy. She lives in the state of Indiana. And this is what all the cuts to everything are doing, all the budget cuts to every state. And these are the decisions each state is making individually on what's going to be cut, who's going to have to pay more. And people think that there's going to be an end to this shutdown. You've got Caroline Leavitt lying, Donald Trump lying about all these people not getting paid, all of these layoffs. They don't give a rat's ass about layoffs. If they did, they would have cared about the 280,000 federal workers who lost their job because the guy who runs X and his little 19-year-olds wanted to give so much more money to the billionaire class in tax cuts that they just stuck it to all of us. They didn't care about those 280,000 employees, former employees. And now we're coming up to nearly 1 million Americans laid off because of the tariffs, because of all the funding cuts, because of all the deportations. Almost 1 million employees. They don't care about them. They don't care about them. And to think that Republicans actually believe this administration cares about the government workers being furloughed right now over this shutdown thing. Macro view. Project 2025 wants the Affordable Care Act completely dismantled. They're gutting it. This is on their way to doing that. Once it's gutted, there'll be no more government subsidies for any of us, meaning our tax dollars being pooled collectively and then dispersed to bring down our healthcare costs. No, instead, they're going to privatize everything. So their cronies are going to make a shit ton of money, starting companies that can fill the need or just giving contracts to the companies that already exist, all those MAGA donors. And nothing will be for us. Everything will be out of pocket. We are fucked. So this shutdown is not going to end because Republicans care about people being laid off or because they care about how much we're going to be paying for health care. So there you go. In the meanwhile, look for all your premium hikes next year. And now foreclosures, it was just announced, foreclosures are at an all-time high because people can't afford to live in their homes. It's all coming together swimmingly.
Everybody else can keep going. Ladies, now is not the time to crash out on this app, okay? I've seen 4 videos this morning of white ladies crying on this app and saying it's too much and they can't handle it. I know. Okay, I know, I feel you. This is really hard. Communities of color have been warning us about exactly what is happening. Okay, you might not have processed that this was going to happen, but they have. They've been processing it, they've been seeing it, and they've been trying to get our attention. We have not really been listening. If you're feeling like you're crashing out right now, you need to focus on yourself a little bit because you can't help if you're not focused on taking care of your own mental and physical wellness, okay? So you need to, if you're freaking out and you're like, I'm so overwhelmed, I don't even know what to do right now, you need to hydrate, okay? You need to eat healthy food. You need to take a walk. You need to develop a meditation or prayer practice that helps provide you some calm and some grounding. You are not going to be any help if you are just spinning out. If you have ever posted a black square, okay, or if you have been talking about how you want to wear a blue bracelet to show you're one of the good ones, the first thing you need to do is like get your own house in order.
for everybody that is in LA and feeling frozen with fear and sadness because of these ICE raids, how can we help? Like, it's devastating to see these people's families ripped apart. It's devastating to see people being violent. It's devastating to see all the military vehicles around the entire city. It's devastating to drive down the street and see nobody on the road. Like, I have a loud mouth, I'm protesting, but like, what else can we do to help? Like, if you're one of my followers, I know there's a few of you in here that are close to what's going on, but please reach out to me and tell me that you're okay, because I want to help somehow. There are many people out here that want to help and we don't know what to do. Let us know how we can help you. It's just fucking terrible. Like, if you're a person that voted for Trump, how can you be okay with this? How can you be okay with having a president that creates chaos? And in the meantime, they're shipping tanks and all these military vehicles to Washington, D.C. for his stupid parade next Saturday. Like, this is insane, you guys. This is the United States of America. This is supposed to be the land of the free, and this is not free.
I don't know how any of you guys are going and going and going. I know you gotta be at the same level of mental health as me. Every day it's something new between the fucking news and the fucking stupid Biden and stupid Trump. And this country's fucked. Every day we're spending more and more money. None of us are getting ahead. The rich people are the ones that are fucking getting ahead. I'm tired of struggling. I've done everything I can. I'm trying to be a good man. I take care of my daughter. I take care of my wife. The best I can. I can't keep going. Every day it's something new. Then on top of that, as if you're not trying to spend money, you have to. Fucking everything's expensive. I own a painting company, I still can't fucking make it. I'm fucking trying, man.
Everyone, well, I am stopping by the grocery store to pick up a few things, and I just want to spend a moment talking about the affordability crisis, because right now the cost of living is completely out of control, and we know that things are only going to get worse with all of these tariffs that the president is putting out there. And you know, let's all be real, I think we all know that the president probably hasn't been shopping in a while, if ever, and so he has no idea what he's doing and how it's impacting the American people. And all you have to do is go grocery shopping and see what's going on. I mean, the cost of eggs, the cost of milk, everything is sky high right now. And I mean, we're talking about everything. We're talking about the cost of our utilities, the cost of housing, and on top of that, they're talking about cutting basic programs that help our people. We're talking about programs that help you pay your bills, like LIHEAP, which helps with heating costs. We're talking about Medicaid that helps with healthcare costs. We're talking about SNAP benefits that help you actually go grocery shopping. We're talking about housing programs that help our low-income families, and they're attacking programs that you spent your whole life actually paying into, like Social Security. And so I think we're at a potential crisis moment for the cost of living. And I mean, guys, look, this is the cost of eggs right now. I mean, this is outrageous. This is at my neighborhood grocery store in Albuquerque. $8.49 a carton. $12.49 in the carton next to it. I mean, we have to do something. So It's so important that we continue to have our voices heard, that we continue to speak up, speak out, speak against what's happening. Make sure that our representatives know that the affordability crisis is real. We need to be investing in affordable housing. We need to be supporting families who need extra help. We need to be addressing the cost of living and our groceries, not supporting ridiculous tariffs that are just going to make things worse. So we are fighting for our people, fighting to protect these vital programs and to ensure that all of us can afford to live in this great country of ours and continue to support our families. So I will see you all later. I'm gonna go get some more groceries, and I love you all, and I'll see you soon.
See, this right here is what happens when comfort finally gets interrupted. Black folks been saying this forever. Police brutality, housing discrimination, racism at work, walking down the street and getting profiled. It's been the daily reality. But when some white people finally experience just a fraction of that same pressure, suddenly they're having emotional breakdowns. And I'm not even saying that to mock them. It's just wild how normal pain feels to one group and how unbearable it feels to another when the system stops protecting them for 2 seconds. This right here shows how deep privilege runs. Some people are finally realizing the world ain't fair, and it never was. But for Black people, that's not a new discovery. That's just Tuesday. So yeah, maybe instead of crying about feeling unsafe for the first time, it's time to understand why Black people never got that same grace. Maybe now they'll finally listen, because pain hits different when it's yours, doesn't it? Anyway, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Do you think this experience will make them more empathetic, or will it just fade once their comfort comes back?
Welcome back to the channel, and thank you for watching those clips, and thank you for being part of this great family. As you can see in the video, the white actually break down in tears because they could not handle the pressure, the economic sanction, the inflation on every commodities, on all basic needs that is needed for them. And these are the pressure that Black folks have always held on to for long, and they don't break. They don't show sign of weakness, but they are made to be strong. I'm not saying this because I've been Black man, no. I'm saying this because this is reality. What Black folks can handle, most white people can't. You will never see a Black man crying like this because of tariff, because of basic need, because of life being hard. They'll keep pushing. And now the whites are not begging that they should come together to be one, to unite as one, and voice out about what is actually going on. That is exactly what this video is all about. Drop your thoughts in the comment section and let's comment respectfully. Thank you.